Good afternoon, gang. This is Tom here. A little layout update. I've been working on my staging yard, and I put the track in, and I showed you that bridge there before, and I got the track wired up now, but it created a reverse loop situation, and I spent the weekend trying to figure that out. I think I got the reverse loop problem solved, but I ran into another problem, and we'll get to that in a minute. But there is a 3D printed 2-stall engine house that I 3D printed a week ago. Got it all painted, and it's sitting there, and I just have to get the track aligned so the engines go in there nice and smooth. So we're gonna bring this engine out. Yeah, that track's a little dirty. It's an old track. I gotta clean it up. Okay, he's past that turnout. I got to take the little pin out of here because these are all manual right now. I don't got any machines. I wanted to put Cobalt Digitals all up here, but nobody has them in stock. I went to the UK DCC Concepts, ordered them. They took the order. And then I go back on there, and they say they're back ordered. So nobody has the bloody things. I don't know why. Not happy about that. But anyway, now we're going to go in reverse. And he's going over that, and he's going to end up on the helix eventually. Got a little bridge there I made, and he's going over that turnout. Okay, he's good. Now, I'm going to bring him back, and then we're going to go across this way, and I'll explain what's not working. So we're going forward now. I'm using my Y throttle app on my phone to control the engine. Okay, he's far enough. Reverse. Now we gotta fix this turnout. This is a pain in the neck doing this manual. That's why I like tortoise machines. Finding that little hole all the time. I'll just put it there. That'll take care of it. Now we're going to go I only have 2 hand throws, so I got them on the 2 curves on the helix. Alright, so we just stopped him. Now I'm going to throw this right here. Now we're going to go from this turnout to the inside here on the helix, and this is a block here, and that goes over to the turnout where that block went to, and these are all isolated. So here's what's going to happen. We're idle, we're going to go forward, bring the camera up here. Now you see the headlight on the engine, right? Here it comes. And it stopped. And they keep alive there. And it's, so what it did was, it made it to the frog and it shorted out. It's right on the frog right now. And if we come down here, on my EB1 panel, we're going to see a flashing red and green light. If I push the button, nothing's going to happen. A couple of the lights on the switches went out too. They're controlled by on the same bus line. So what I got to do is move this engine off of this block, which is all the way back here. Right there's the insulator joiners. So he's there now. I come over to the EB01. Boom. Clear. And the lights on the panel came back on too. So we're good. So what happened was I contacted Atlas, and they wanted me to do a test. And then I contacted Train World, which is who I bought that turnout from, and they wanted me to do a test. So the first test from Atlas was to put a meter on this, and I put a probe here and a probe on the frog, and I had, yep, you guessed it, 14 volts. I put the probe on this rail and on the frog, and yes indeed I have 14 volts. Okay, so I shouldn't have 14 volts. It's isolated here, it's isolated here, it's isolated there. It's a separate block. Now there's power to this track, of course, because it has its own BD20 and it's connected to the bus line. The problem is this frog is not energized by me. I don't have a motor underneath. I don't have a motor on the top. I have a manual switch here. And what Atlas said was it's possible that the frog is bleeding onto this rail or this rail, and it's getting power. It's insulated right here, it's insulated here, it's insulated there. I looked underneath. I can't see anything underneath because it's all molded in place and everything. So Train World wanted me to eliminate the reverse loop, and I did that test too. But since this is insulated, it didn't matter, but I did the test anyway. I disconnected it here, and I put some straight track on it and ran it over, and the same results. It dies on the frog right there. So I got another turnout coming. Train World shipped it out today. It'll probably be here Thursday or Friday at the latest, and I can get this operational. So the train works when it's going from where it is now over to here. That works. It works coming back. It works going from this side over here to the helix and coming back in, no problem. Works going all the way down to there, no problem. So I got the track laid out all the way down to there. And so it's definitely a bad turnout. It's always funny, you always want to get a frog energized, and this one, it is already energized, so go figure, right? So the reverse loop thing, I played around all weekend, then I finally got an AR-10 set up, and I'll show you that real quick. These two wires here are feeders for this block, from this turnout to that turnout over there. These two wires here, dangling in my hand, is for this block, from the Y turnout over to the turnout on the helix, which we can't see. This is the Y turnout. It's in a separate block. It's insulated here, and it's insulated there before this turnout. That's a separate block, the Y. This track is a separate block, this here turnout starts this long block that goes all the way around to the other side. So what I did was I took all the feeders, and then this feeder here goes over to the BD20 that's on a post coming up. That's for this block right here. The wire's way over there, but that's where it was soldered on before, so I wasn't going to move the wire just to make it shorter. So these three sets of wires come into these type of connectors. I really love these things. And I got 3 wires going in and 1 wire coming out. It was really only 2 in one, but I just stuffed 2 in one hole. And then these 2 wires here go over to my AR-10, which is right here. That's these 2 wires here. That's the loop indication on the AR-10. And then this here is the main track. And since the AR-10 is a circuit breaker in its own, and you know I have many EV1s here for all my different districts, the AR-10 is connected to the booster, my NCE booster, directly. I have a wire coming out of the booster, and it goes to a terminal block, and then I feed these EV1s down here all on that terminal block. They go on the bottom of the EV1, and then the top ones go to the track, which is the bus lines to the different areas. So you plug this directly into the booster. What I was doing in the past was connecting it to my DCC lines, and that was what was causing the problems. So since it's its own circuit breaker, it's safe to use the AR-10, the newer models. So so that's all hooked up, but I really can't test it completely until I get that turnout up here going. But that's it. Also, yesterday in the mail, I got this, came in, and hey dear Tom, thank you for blah blah blah, and it's a sticker from Wigwag Workshop. So I'm going to add it to my stack of stickers. I got to figure out where I'm going to put them all, and I just want to thank Stephen for sending me his sticker, and I got a stack of them over here, and I'm going to eventually mount them somewhere. I don't know yet. I don't know if I want to put them on the fascia, or I might just stick them on the wall over on my by my workbench or something. But they'll get there eventually. So that's it, folks. I would have had this out last night, but my bloody camera battery said it was full, and it died on me. This is about the 5th video attempt of doing this. And so up here are all the container cars waiting for the well cars to arrive. Hopefully they'll be here tomorrow, and then I can get my train up on a 3rd level going. So, well, I don't know if that's the 3rd level anymore, because there's level 1, level 2, that was level 3, but now I got this staging level. So is that really level 3 and this is level 4 now? What do you think? So that's the question of the day. So we'll see. That's it for now, and hope everybody has a great day, what's left of it, and we'll see you all in the next video. This is Tom, and everybody take care.